Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present the video highlights of the match between W7M Esports and Vivo Keyed Stars during the Brazil League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
Bit of a rush when it comes down to it because they haven't got the kills that they needed to give themselves the advantage. This is not one to push into that Warden shotgun. He plays it smart, but no! Dodas somehow manages to find Lender, and that's a big blow. If you remember, I said Keyed have been so reliant on Lender and his performances. Volps managed to find Neskin. Dodas with a second. That leaves us now 4 versus 1 as Dash
going on currently out towards office. But look at this, the Nut might be able to get a freebie here, and there's his man. He's watching completely the wrong spot, finds one, finds two, and Volps has absolutely destroyed the backline of this Vivo Keyed Stars side. Their roamers are now threatened. They have not got mezzanine control. Essentially, their rotation back to site is cut off.
That kill from Stemp is really big there, because otherwise the round, I was just about to come in and say the round is done at this point, it's over, but Stemp has maybe just given them a little bit of a lifeline there. But interestingly, whilst that was going on, whilst Volps picked up that double kill, I did just check the defensive win rate. What more can he do?
I honestly feel part of the mistake here that's been made by W7M is then trying to pinch onto this player. Now, thank God they win that. Otherwise, that's the third 1v1 they lose to.
When one of the players that died was Demostes, an operator literally designed to hunt players down. You know, they should have been playing with ping information, really. Stemp was on the Thorn, so they don't even need to scan him with a drone. All they need to do is just Z-ping one of the, one of the Thorn gadgets, and it's going to do the job. The diffuser does go down, but Miracle and Lender managed to pick up one apiece. I said that we needed more from Miracle from a Keyed perspective, and he's starting to deliver in this game. Are they going to be able to hold on, though? That's the question. Lobin does have the high ground, but he's not checking his main stairs. And it's Miracle. I said they needed more. He starts delivering. He gets the kill. Gets onto the diffuser as well. And that is a bag.
Had the Nomad on side to deal with potential roamers around the map. That was dropped in this round in favor of, say, the Lion. And as we all saw, they absolutely paid the price for that. This kill here was the critical one from Lender. The fact that he gets 2, he's almost lucky, or unlucky, sorry, not to get the planter before the...
Yeah, Lender's been a real talisman for this side so far throughout the stage, and certainly taking up where he left off. Volps continues as well in the same vein, managing to take down Stemp. His damage this round is going to be limited, and I'm sure W7M, whether consciously or not, have just collectively breathed a sigh of relief after Stemp's disappeared after the damage that he did last time around. How about this, though? Lender manages to pick up Volps, whilst Dores just misses an opportunity on one of the players inside a Master, but Lobin, I think, manages to finish that off. Dots manages to pick up Lender as well. And all of a sudden, W7M, they are circling the site.
Back in control, but gave 2 kills over towards Lender, which makes this a big risk again. Let's not forget, they were in a 3v2 previously. The benefit here, they still had a Dokubi call on side. That's now been used. They've this time around got the Nomad back like round 1 that they can make use of if they want to. They can afford to play these longer angles, and just like that, 2 kills come out. They get the round secured.
Win rates, Fenrir and Legion particularly, both at around 60%. So again, a really strong lineup for this defense, and that's W7M almost paying for the fact that they are yet to deal with this player inside of office. They can't realistically go for a plant until they've got him. And Miracle, he's holding on. I said they needed a big game, and he's starting to deliver. 4 versus 3 after him and Lender do the work again. Now then, are they going to get caught out with this roamer in the basement? Volps, he's searching.
I mean, the main comment there is that, to be fair to him, Lobin has got massive balls. Making a run like that across an open breach, knowing that there is a Frost constantly looking your way. Not sure what he was thinking, but ultimately has to drop away too. Lender, again, going massive. Another 2K coming out from him. Might be a kill going back elsewhere, but it's a 3v1 for Vivo Keyed Stars, and W7M, they are falling apart on this attack, Tim.
Yeah, they really are. Vivo Keyed Stars holding on really well. Close it out with Lender. As I said, Kitchen down, just give it up straight away. Dores does manage to find Lender. So this is now the point for Vivo Keyed Stars where they need to be careful. It's unfortunate losing that first man, because it is going to mean that they have to dip away. Miracle does remain here once Trench Wall gets opened. He's choosing to play his entire life there. Warden is going to be able to continue fighting, at least as Stemp manages to find Odes. But this is what I was talking about. Look at the angles now. Miracle is under pressure from every side, and there is no escape for him as Dots manages to find the kill. It leaves it all up to Stemp. 1 versus 4 becomes 1 versus 3. Diffuser's going down. He's got the red pings, but that's all he's got.
chaos that he introduces, but keep a very close eye on that, because for me, he's the one who's really going to set out how this round plays. Global's coming in here, already had the call come on through as well, being tagged out on their way forwards, and here we go. Trying to break his way in towards split, sees one, can't quite find his man. Plant is going on down. He's very much a distraction force here, but also finds the kill. In behind the smoke to a C4 misses. Vivo Keystars have tried to stop this one, Tim, but it hasn't worked out.
Yeah, Dots has done a great job there. He's recognised the one potential point where they could lose that plant was that man in the connector. Just went in and just caused an absolute ruckus in and around there, made it very difficult for him. Now he's free to just go chasing down those kills, which is exactly what the Blitz loves doing. He manages to find Daffodil. Neskin gets one of his own onto Dores, but he's going to be chased down now. It's the Warden, so the flash isn't going to work the same necessarily, but 2v1, 10 seconds left to go. This race is run as Dash is going to absolutely derail that Blitz. If that Capcan trap had been a double or a triple and he's on the ground, he's down but not out, all of a sudden your plant is being challenged. So that was potentially a critical error, but they got away with it.
I certainly did. I was going to say maybe
To start building on.
that was down on first floor, I think, where Miracle found that kill. So already he's starting to kind of unnerve W7M. At some point, these three players upstairs will have to drop back in towards site. Dash finding Daffodil. Not bad at all. The book removed away a lot of their vertical power. And like that, a second kill comes on through. That's really all they need. They found a potential opportunity to get a player there, but it has completely fallen away. Why is there a single player inside a library running headfirst into a 1v2, and there is basically no response? We said Lender had started well, but he's got to do it all here, Tim. And against 4 players with 15 seconds to go, no chance. W7M have stalled this out perfectly.
That's it, walking into library because you think you've got a free kill there. Again, it's just a big attacking mistake, because you're never going to have one unless you've got 2 or 3 kills in the round. I'd be amazed if you're going to have...
They did the right motions of opening up walls that were extended, for example, up towards Master and Office, but that was really all they had going for them. And outside of that, we saw it. It was a 4 versus 1 at the end of the round. Things were cooked from there. At least starting out here, not too bad, though. It's Daffodil getting rid of Dots, who had a pretty good time last time around. Dodes balances things back out. Volp's maybe not quite ideal here. I mean, this is going back and forth between the two. It's down to a 2v2 in no time at all. Dodes the one again really being the puppet master and taking control. And look at this, the aggression they've got here, trying to push on through. Thought for a second we see the kills going the way back at W7M, but no, they get over the line and they stave off that match.
Going to have the zero cams deployed, just try and get a bit of intel, something that certainly won't hurt Vivo Keystars. They could have done with a little bit more. Volps gets a double, and you just feel that he's probably cut this round in half for Vivo Keystars. How do they push forward now? They've lost another. Volps on a 3. Lobin finds Daffodil, and just as I suggested after those first 2 kills,
but just seem completely unfazed and unbothered by it overall. So, again, another one of those rounds where I think Vivo Keystars have got the right sort of idea, but it's just completely gone against him. The player on piano didn't even know he was being pushed really by Volps and absolutely crumbled there.
That he needed nor the intel, because he didn't know that he was going to be pushed, and that's something for me for a Deimos there. I feel like if you're going into it's just beautiful, weren't it? I feel like if you're going into an area like that, there just needs to be a little bit of droning. You recognize, you know, whoever it might be that says the side push going to come from. You don't want to be sticking your head in a window and giving another kill away when you're 4 versus 5, but given that they've got the spare round,
my Dots.
You were going to try and correct me then, Des, but this is what happens, you see. Stemp wheels 180, gives him the turn and burn, finds the kill, and that's going to be a tough one now for W7M, 3 versus 5.
The big thing for me again is that the game feels like it's being controlled by W7M.
Oh,
that's ridiculous.
There's definitely a strong wind blowing through Chalet, Des.
Again, W7M are the ones trying to make these plays. They're not working out for them most of the time. Hello, back down to a 2v2 and now a 2 versus 1. How does it keep happening? They've tried run-outs, they've messed up jump outs.
Coming in as the favorites, and they close things out relatively dominant. I think we heard it from Lobin himself. Even in those rounds that W7M weren't winning, they were feeling good. They were still playing loose, playing confident. That was the team Laxing that looked like the team we know they can be.
Absolutely, and that's the tempo I want them to be setting for each and every single game going forward, and they do have a hard opponent going into tomorrow, but I mean, a huge resurgence from the team. Volps obviously dropping 20 yesterday, didn't have to take as much of that front that front engagements and that overall game performance. Everyone across the board stepped up today and really made this a showing of how strong W7 really is when they can all be playing at a fundamental level together. Because like he said, they threw away 2 rounds before their mental. Prior to this, they would have gotten mad.